is with the department, in collaboration with the other environment and other countries like that. Then third pillar is the inclusion. So you have to note down those things which is problems. So where the problems exist, where the history is coming from, like that you have to take that. That is called inclusion. And the last one is the repetition or iteration. So once you have done something, so there will be some fault, it will be failed. Then you have to iterate again. You have to repeat those process until you attain the positive thing. Okay, so as I said on the example, COVID vaccination, so they are making a repeated iteration to get the final vaccine. So that is the thing, repetition or iteration. So this four is stands to be the pillars for the your thinking. So what is the process happening in this problem solving approach or design thinking is empathize, what I have said, then define the thing. So what is the problem, what to do, that is the definition. You have to define those things. Then third comes the ideation. So our topic today is the problem solving and ideation. So these three stages we need to be covering here. Okay, so prototype and test, it is different. So ideate you have to be done after making what is the problem, empathize, and how to create the solution for this. Okay, so in this ideation we will have the solutions. So those solutions should be answerable after those crossing all the iteration process. So this is the stage. Okay, so we will call this a 5 stages in design thinking. So empathize, define, ideate, prototype and test. So the prototype is the thing. After making your ideation, keep the things to make some real models. So that prototyping can be a very low costing or high cost, depend upon the requirement. That prototype should be working type, so it is added advantage. That working type can be done at the last stage by testing. So these are 5 is basic stages of design thinking. So one by one we can see. So empathize, the first stage what you are going to do is, so you are to gain an empathetic understanding of problem. So what you are trying to solve, typically using a research or a human-centered approach. Okay, so what is human-centered approach means? For the requirement of people, which I shown in the first picture, one baby is crying, one baby is singing. So that is, the baby is crying with some problem. So what is that problem? You have to identify and they take the things, that is the empathize. Second stage is the definition. So what is that problem? You have to gather the information. You have to accumulate the information you created and gather using the staging. So you analyze your observations and synthesize them to define the core problems you and your team have identified. Okay, so you may have the core team with you. So you have to identify, so what is the problems which has been defined in a systematic manner. So third stage is the ideation, ideate. So now you have understand what is the problem defined. For that problem you have to create the solution. So that solution can be done by making various ideas. So that is to how to find this. First you have to find the solid background of knowledge from the first 2 phases. Okay, the first 2 phases nothing but empathize and define. Then you have to think outside the box, which means that that problem is not a solution for only that simple. If it goes to the world, if it goes to the whole village or it goes to the city or total world, what is the solution for that? Like that you have to think out of the box. After that you have to develop a prototype. So now you have ideated, solutions are created. Now it has to develop some models. You have to create some models. Okay. So this stage what they will do is, the problem identified during first 3 stages you have made it and doing experimental solutions. So just you are going to create some models, basic products, and you are going to find whether it is workable or not. How you will find it? That is the last stage, testing. So you have to test the respective models what you have created and give the suitable solutions for that. So this is the test are called prototype phase. Okay, so there will be how for the schoolings, how we are studying the skeleton of the body, of skeleton of the body. Okay, that is called prototype, like that one.